Hello, my name is Charity Green, and I'll be presenting my Interpersonal Communication Project for class HSCO 508 at Liberty University. My introduction. My journey throughout this course has been self-realizing and rewarding. My initial reaction to this project was one of apprehension, but from the knowledge I've acquired from this course material and my Uniquely You personality report, I am more than comfortable with sharing my shortcomings in communication and even more eager to display my plans to improve those skills in order to effectively achieve my goal. In this project, I will be discussing a career and life goal that I'm passionate about achieving and will be basing my communication plan on. I will articulate and describe my behavioral blends and the influences that have shaped my community patterns, both positively and negatively. In addition, I will discuss the interpersonal communication barriers that I believe have been the most significant to me, and also to describe the solutions that I have identified throughout my reading and research in this course. Finally, I will describe the action plan and steps I will be implementing. My overarching goal. In my ongoing understanding of my behavior type and personality, I have realized its importance in the achievement of my goals for the future. My goals currently is gaining my graduate degree in order to become a marriage and family counselor. I hope to be able to utilize this goal and these tools that I have acquired from my graduate studies and communicate the viewpoint of marriage being destined by God in the purpose of strengthening families. This goal holds a prominent place in my heart because of the background and the lessons I have learned, and also the lessons I was forced to learn. This goal is important to me because I feel so strongly about families and its preservation. Interpersonal communication is a vital tool when you are considering marriage, and it is especially crucial when you involve children. Communication is extremely important in relationships and is often a child's first look into how to communicate with others. My behavioral blend and background. According to my Uniquely You results, I possess an S personality type, which entails that my basic motivation is stability and support, that I desire identification within a group, and I establish work patterns which are consistent with familiar environments. Being that my background is that I was raised by a single mother of 7 children, the actions and decisions of my mother have greatly affected my personality and my communication skills. So all the setbacks and issues that I witnessed my mother endure have shaped my purpose in life as well. As an S-type, I like to blend in with the crowd. I can be very loyal and friendly on an individual basis. I am not very outwardly friendly, but I have many friends. People like me are not overbearing or confrontational. I believe that not receiving as much attention as I thought I needed from my mother, which could have attributed to her immense workload and having 6 other children to raise, also had a lasting effect on my communication skills as it pertains to asking for what I want and need. Some communication barriers. Due to my quiet nature, I observe things closely, so perceptions play a big role in the way I communicate with others. I tend to follow what I perceive of others, and that doesn't always work out. Another concept that resonated with me was in France and Wickles. They gave me insight on the importance of becoming a better listener. The authors included that in avoiding non-productive behavior and by implementing 4 principles that will aid me in better listening will in turn result in productive and progressive dialogue. The 4 principles of becoming a better listener are to use the least amount of authority necessary to achieve goals, to show your client that you understand them, speak in a manner that sounds genuine and not rehearsed, to remember the final goal is to initiate positive change. In my Uniquely You assessment, the results said that I respond best to those who believe in me, and so it is usually common that those who are close in proximity of my life have the same values as I do, and they understand my personality and actions. Another communication barrier that I fall trapped to is ritual listening. Ritual listening looks like friendly listening, but it's not. While we're quiet and watching the speaker, what we're really doing is waiting for him or her to be quiet or take a breath so we can tell our story or make our point. Using Peterson as a resource, I have found a strategy in listening through couple conversations, not only for my benefit, but the benefit of future clients. When you help your spouse figure out what they are trying to say and then fully understand it, two things can happen. First, when you understand what your spouse is going through, you will care more and as a result, make willing behavior changes to make their life easier. And second, when the talking partner gets clear about what's going on in themselves, they'll make better decisions. Another strategy I will implement is the key in understanding the power of perception. I must understand that there are skills that are necessary, such as utilizing attributions, which can help understand a person, and also selection, which makes perception effective for interpersonal communication. Another hurdle that I need to overcome is the issues that arise when I get caught in ritual listening. I believe this strategy will help me confront this issue head on. The best way to combat issues that may arise in ritual listening is to prepare yourself and shift your focus towards understanding what the talker is trying to tell you. My action plan. The thought of having to create an actual and effective action plan for improving my communication skills was intimidating, to say the least. However, I have come to realize that this action plan is necessary and imperative for my. I believe the first step to successful interpersonal communication is to become a good listener. Next, I believe keeping an open mind and heart to others' perceptions and experiences of me is a key factor in finding some type of common ground. From the advice I received from my uniquely you results, I need to learn to be more assertive when expressing my thoughts and feelings so that my reactions do not translate as passive-aggressive. My passion is to help others, and I truly believe it would be hypocritical for me to encourage others to implement certain changes in their lives and not try to do the same. I close this project with the intention of progress for not only myself, but for others who want a closer relationship with others. Progress is continuous, so keep learning. Thank you so much for listening.